Happy Friday. Welcome back to school. I'm Kendra.
And I'm Addie.
The camera people today are Nate and Daniel.
What did you do during the weekend?
I'm going to play with friends and hang out with family. What are you going to do during the weekend?
I'm going to play with some friends in the snow. Today is Friday, January 26th. Today is day 2.
Lunch today is Minnesota-made tater tot hot dish, tossed salad, fresh fruit and juice, banana cake, milk. Alternates are chef's salad, seeds and cheese bundle. The Good Citizen topic of the week is I'm careful and accurate in all that I do.
How do you do this, Kendra?
I take my time and I slow down on tests. How do you do this?
I check over my answers before I submit. The word of the week is achieve.
Say it with me, achieve.
One more time, achieve. Achieve means to get or reach a goal by working hard.
For example, I achieved good grades when I try my best.
Happy birthday to Callie E., Peyton K., Aiden D., Dexter J., Sophia A., and Asen M.
How do football players stay cool?
How?
They stay close to their fans.
Ha ha ha. Announcements.
Continue bucket filling. Write what someone has done to fill your bucket. Here are some examples.
Thank you, Brady, for helping me clean up.
Kaya F. included me at lunch from Dosha.
Remember, you and your parents can log in and check your grades.
Map testing is still going on, so make sure to be quiet in the halls.
How to be ready for a test.
1. Eat a good breakfast. 2. Get a good night's sleep. 3. Bring a good snack. 4. Take your time. And 5. Reread your answers. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to read, and take time to be kind. Please take care of each other today by doing something special for someone. You may now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance after this short video. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm just going to release the results of our snow sculpture building contest. Here's our winner right here. I heard that it wasn't very conducive to building snow sculptures yesterday, so we'll do this again when the snow is better. But here's our winner. If you created this beautiful thing, then you may come down to my office and I'll take a picture of you for the front announcement slides. Thank you.
Nice job for walking down the halls nicely and quietly.
Remember to walk in 2 straight lines with the classroom.
Keep your hands and feet to yourself in the halls.
The Juice Box Bully by Bob Sornas and Maria Dismondi. The Juice Box Bully. As Pete stood in front of his new class, Mr. Peltzer announced, "Let's welcome Pete to our team. Pete, you will be sitting behind Ralph." Settling into his seat, Pete pulled his hat down over his head so that only his eyes could be seen. Turning around, Ralph warned him, "They don't allow hats in class here." "You're not my mother," snarled Pete. After giving an assignment, Mr. Peltzer walked around the class and quietly asked Pete to remove his hat. Once he walked away, Pete poked Ralph. "Thanks a lot," he growled. Later that day at recess, Pete didn't ask to join the soccer game. Instead, he watched. "Hi, Pete," Ralph said. "Do you want to get into the game?" "Not with those nerds," Pete replied. "I don't like those kids." "What do you want to do?" asked Ralph. Pete smiled spitefully. "Let's steal the ball. We're bigger than them. We have our own game." "I don't think so," answered Ralph. "That's not how we do things around here." "Then I'll do it myself," taunted Pete, "if you're so afraid." Pete ran over to the field and yelled, "Pass it to me!" When David passed the soccer ball, Pete grabbed it, ran off the field. "What's going on?" shouted David. Pete didn't answer. He ran faster and faster, then turned and waved the ball in the air. At first, the kids just stood there. Then they huddled together before walking over to Pete. Ruby and Lucy led the way. "I know you're new around here, but what are you doing?" asked Ruby. "I'm playing with the soccer ball," Pete snapped. "Think you're going to take it away from me?" Ruby didn't argue, nor did she threaten Pete. Instead, she softly but firmly explained, "It's your first day here, so there is no way you could know this. In Mr. Peltzer's class, we made a promise. We promised to take care of ourselves and each other and our classroom and to solve problems peacefully. We promised that in this class, no one would stand by and accept bad behavior." "Dumb rules, dumb promises. Throw the ball to the ground," Pete walked away. The next day, Pete ate alone. When he finished lunch, the kids raced out of the lunchroom while Pete trailed behind. Ruby ran up to Pete and asked, "Do you want to play soccer today?" "I don't play with nerds." "Okay, okie dokie," Ruby replied. "Hey, Ruby," Pete called after her. Ruby stopped and turned. "Nice shirts," Pete complimented. Then he squirted his juice box right at her. "You are so mean," she shrieked at him. I'll tell everyone how mean you are. You won't have any friends here." By now, Ralph, David, and some others had come up to them. "Ruby, I won't let you do that," Ralph said clearly. "Remember our promise?" "I don't want to remember the promise. Look what he did. We'll ignore him forever until he leaves this school and goes back to his old school," Ruby demanded. Ralph walked between Ruby and Pete. "We're not going to do this, Ruby. I know you're angry. You can tell Mr. Peltzer if you want, but we're not going to let you treat Pete like this. We won't put up with this bad behavior either." Ruby stomped away, leaving Pete and Ralph behind. "No one's ever done that before," Pete said. "Why did you stand up for me? I've been in your shoes and I learned being a bully doesn't work."
Well, I'm actually very excited too to see about two.
"And I'm not a bystander," Ralph said. "I don't stand by and let mean things happen.
Right, okay.
Besides, Ruby is my friend, and you shouldn't have ruined her shirt." "Won't the other kids be mad at you for sticking up for me?" Pete asked. "No way, they all made the same promise. We talked about it for a long time with Mr. Peltzer, and every kid here tries to keep that promise." "At my old school, I got picked on all the time," Pete said. "Everybody just let it happen, so I started to tease kids before they could be mean to me." Ralph replied, "We decided that when somebody tries to be a bully, no one will stand by and let it happen. We speak up or we ask for help from an adult, but we won't be bystanders to bad behavior." The bell rang, and it was time to go back to class. "They hate me. They'll never let me play with them," Pete said. Before Ralph could answer, David, Lucy, and Ruby came toward them. "I'm sorry about what I said," Ruby apologized. "I can't believe I forgot the reason why we made the promise. If we can remember to stand up for each other, school is a lot more fun." "Wow, the kids here are way different than at my other school," Pete said. "Maybe I'll give this promise thing a try." "Great, let's go talk to Mr. Peltzer," said Ruby. Hey, Ruby, sorry about your shirt," Pete added. Ruby smiled. "No worries, I kind of like the new look." Everybody laughed as Pete and Ruby led the way into class.